Austin Eagles. The Musketeers come in off a big-time win in the program, beating Silver Creek last night 65-59. First time in 10 years they got that win. Very exciting ball game. A lot of back and forth. But tonight, it's a special night as I bring along with me Holly Jury and Rhett Pennington, as they're going to call the game. So I'm excited to have them. Guys, what's your all thoughts on this first adventure for you guys?
Well, I'm pretty excited. I've been practicing in the JV game, so just bear with me. Of course, you guys can't tell if I'm saying the right player or not, so it'll be good.
Yeah, it'll be a fun time. Absolutely. So, Rick, talk a little bit about last night. You were there, former player. What does that mean for the program?
It's a huge win. Getting a big dub over Silver Creek. First time in 10 years. They were a powerhouse, absolute powerhouse, full of studs, and just being able to get a W over them was just a special thing to witness, and especially for the team. That's a huge confidence booster right there.
It was a fun game to watch, too. It was just fun. Big dunk by Cherry, and the boys just hustled every minute. It was very fun.
Absolutely. Very fun to witness.
Yeah, so coming over here tonight and playing in a hostile environment, we're getting ready for starting lineups, and we'll do the national anthem first. So we'll step away and hear a word from our sponsors and be right back with you to bring you Musketeer basketball.
Yo, listen up. Papa John's is rolling out their New York-style pizza. The oversized pizza has 8 big foldable slices with just the right balance of crust and toppings. Order one today online, your Papa John's app, or call the Salem location at 812-883-3369. Each New York pizza is $13 for a one-topping pie and is available for purchase until March 13th. The New York-style pizza is a classic that reigns supreme, so we're excited to offer consumers this foldable crust favorite made with our fresh, never-frozen dough. Stop in and see our new store manager, Shelby Lehman, today about setting up a fundraiser for your nonprofit event. Also, they're still hiring drivers and inside help. Apply online at harry.com, HARRI.com. Remember, hot, fresh pizza is just a phone call away, 812-883-3369.
You're listening to the Eastern Lady Musketeers Sports Network on WSLM 1220 AM with Mikey Batt and Wes Drury. You'll hear all the live action tonight on the radio, along with live streaming on Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube. It's game time, and we're ready for the tip-off here on WSLM.
This is Becky White from Wslm. I'm here at the beautiful John Jones showroom in Salem, Indiana for the John Jones Auto Minute.
Hello there, Jalen Hoare here at John Jones in Salem, Indiana. Winter is here, as well as a bunch of Chevrolet trucks. We've got incoming 21 and 22 model Silverados. Come check out our inventory at 1450 South State Road 60. Pick out the truck that works best for you and your family, or check out our inventory online at johnjonesautogroup.com. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out at 877-473-5546. And from Jalen Hoare over at John Jones, happy holidays.
At John Jones GM City, you see so many because they pay so little.
All right, welcome back.
And it's also the season of bacon at Papa John's. The Bacon Mania lineup is here, and we're...
Welcome back here to Austin High Schools. We're set for the starting lineups.
So for Eastern, we've got our regular 5 going out first. We've got Kate Jones, Caleb Jones, Caden Pimple, Jacob Cherry, and Yancey Edlin. These boys played a tough one last night. I hope they got some rest. They went in and had a shoot around this morning. Now we'll hear Austin's lineup. looks like just looking over their height, their tallest
Your
guy is only 6'3". 6'3", so they don't match up real well with us.
No.
We've got number 2, Garrison Barton. Number 3, Bryson Montgomery. We've got number 10, Brendan Hanner. We've got number 44, Bailey Coomer. And we've got number 45, Tobin Ray. So we've got 6'3", jumping against Jacob Cherry, our 6'10". And there's the whistle. Here we go. Ball in the backcourt with KT. He's calling out some plays. Takes it down to the wing into Cherry. And it's good. Cherry's got his first 2 there pretty easily.
Wrong move there by Cherry.
Montgomery over to Coomer. Coomer in the backcourt here. Got Montgomery shooting a 3, and he got it.
He's got a good shot.
That was a pretty shot,
Yeah.
yes.
Just need to close out on him. And
Need to
he'll
get
be
a
all right.
hand up, that's right. So we got KT directing traffic again onto the wing. Caleb Jones out front with Jacob Cherry. Back to the wing with KT. He looks underneath to Jacob and he puts it in.
I was looking for another flush right there.
That's right. All right, we've got Hanner out top to Montgomery to Barton. Barton dribbles down to the wing. Into Coomer. Top of the lane. Turns and shoots. No good. Yancey Edlin with the rebound, and he's bringing it down. Passes it forward to Cade Jones. Cade takes it. Caleb Jones for a 3. No good. Rebound Austin. Barton brings it across the timeline. Passes it to Montgomery. Montgomery takes a long 3. And Yancey with another great rebound. He brings it up the court. He's into Cherry. And he got it! And won!
Another strong move by Cherry.
Very strong. If they keep doing that all night, that'll be
Yes.
great.
And that's there every time.
Every time. Jacob will shoot the 1 bonus shot to make this a 3-point play. It's 6-3 Eastern. And it's up. And he got it. He's a pretty good free throw shooter. 7-3 Eastern. I got Hanner bringing it across the line to Montgomery, to Burton at top, dribbles down to the wing. Got Coomer at the top of the key, passes it off to Montgomery. Montgomery's looking in, passes it back out to Hanner. Hanner's in the backcourt here, started by Cade Jones. He takes it in, passes it to the corner. Barton brings it back out. There's a foul away from the ball.
Yeah, it's on Cherry.
Foul's on Jacob Cherry. All right, I didn't exactly see what happened there, but
Yeah, just an off-ball foul.
all right, Montgomery's got it at the top of the key. Got a screen from Ray. He drives. No good. Rebound. Cherry got it. Out to KT. He pushes it over to the wing to Cade Jones. He dribbles. Oh, and he lost it. All right, it'll be Austin Ball coming back this way. We got Hanner bringing it up across the timeline. He gets the screen, dribbles, passes it to the wing to Barton. Barton dribbles to the key. Oh,
Oh,
Yancey almost had a steal there.
that's what they need to do. They need to get in the passing lane. saw that JV game. They didn't really do that as much.
Uh-huh.
So varsity needs to learn from that and, get in the passing lanes and get those turnovers.
Montgomery's got it at the top of the key. He drives to the corner. Looks, shoots. No good. Off. Caleb Jones with the rebound. He's bringing it across the timeline. Got it in the corner. Out top to the wing to Kate Jones. Kate dribbles. Gets fouled. Fouls on Coven Ray for Austin. It's just 2 fouls. We'll take it out of bounds underneath our basket. Into Jacob, and Jacob's up. Oh, and he gets blocked. That doesn't happen very often.
No, not really.
Kumar on the wing. Passes it back to Montgomery. Montgomery drives down. Drives in, shoots. No dice, gets his own rebound. No dice, and Jacob Cherry gets it. KT comes down quickly. Advances it down to Edwin in the corner. Edwin gets tripped up. And they're going to call a foul on Austin. He didn't really mean to do that, did he?
I don't know.
Okay, let's see. We got Richie coming in for Austin. KT's got it. Coming across the timeline. Man, they're battling down there. Jones in and out to Yancey at the 3. And Yancey drives in. Misses it. Terry back up and got it. Another chance for a 3-point play by Jacob Cherry.
He's got all our points right now.
He does?
Yep.
All right. So Cherry will be at the line to shoot one more.
When we have kids that are 6'10", it's hard not to feed them every time.
That's right. And I've heard the coach say he needs to touch the ball every time down.
Oh, absolutely.
Eli Guthrie will come in and give Cherry a break.
That's an effort being a big man down there.
Oh, yes. All right, we got Hanner walking it across the timeline. He passes it to Montgomery. Montgomery's on the wing. He drives right. Oh, thought about a 3. We got Coomer. We got Montgomery at the top of the key again. Oh, he wants to shoot it. We got good defense. KT got that steal. Kate Jones is bringing it down. What's he going to do? Got it to Yancey, who drives. Kicks it out to Caleb Jones for a 3. Oh, just short, but Kate Jones got the rebound. Put it back in. The score is 12-3. 3 minutes and 42 seconds left in the first quarter. What do you think?
Just keep feeding Cherry. That's all I got to say.
Keep feeding Cherry. That's working for us.
When he's in the game, obviously.
Yeah. We're taking care of the ball pretty well.
Yeah, I mean, guys are playing well. You've seen the emphasis to get the ball inside. So defensively, KT's, they're a one-man show. You see that. It's
absolutely
kind of what we've seen last night out of Northern.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
So, KT's got a tough assignment, but he's done well so far, and we're getting him in foul trouble. Both big, starting bigs have 2 fouls apiece. So, just got to continue. It's good to see a quick start, no letdown after a big win last night.
Absolutely.
Right. We got high intensity so far.
Yeah, no complacency right there.
All right. We got Hanner, bringing it up the court for Austin. He goes to the right to Barton. Barton dribbles down in, has it back out to Hanner, and he's up for a 3. No good. Ball gets tipped, and there's a foul. Foul's on Austin. We'll take it.
It's on Bailey Coomer. Right? Yeah.
All right, so Eastern, KT's got it coming up, crosses the timeline, directing traffic a little bit. Caleb Jones on the wing, back to KT on top. Kate Jones looking for a 3, drives middle, shoots, Oh, misses.
Uh,
That wasn't it was an off-balance shot there.
Yeah.
We got Hannah driving it all the way, but misses the layup. Yancey Edlin fought for the rebound again. KT's pushing it down. Kate Jones for a three, and he got it.
need to pick
Austin
up that
coming back. We got to get on defense. 3 up, no good. Yancey with another rebound. As he brings it down the court, passes it up. Oh, got it. Almost got it stolen. We got KT at the top of the key. Driving down left, pivot. Oh, gets K back door. Gets a shot off, but it goes out of bounds. Didn't get a shot off.
He just kind of fumbled
Yeah,
it a little bit.
Fumbled it a little bit. Went out of bounds.
Went off
Eastern
off,
ball. Inbounded to Yancey. Kate Jones got it.
Good
Eli
entry.
Guthrie underneath, and it's good. We got Montgomery bringing it up the court. Over to Richie. Down the wing to Hannah. Cross court to Richie. Richie's at the top of the key. Thought about shooting it. KT got a hand on it and going. Pulls it out. Caleb Jones thinks about driving, and he shows up, and he got it. No foul. They both ended up on the floor. Everybody's good.
Very aggressive move right
Very
there.
aggressive move. 3 out for Hannah. No good. Yancey. Oh, he almost had it.
Just got too aggressive there. Just kind of spiked at it.
Went out of bounds on Yancey. It'll be off. Oh, no, that was a foul on Yancey. Austin will have it out of bounds. Under their basket. Comes in to Montgomery. Montgomery drives. Baseline. Turns and shoots. No good. Rebound Yancey. Out to KT. Down to Kate Jones. He drives in. Euro step. And got it. The Austin fans wanted a charge. Oh, Austin's calling a timeout. Austin fans were not happy about that.
Yeah, they're hostile when it doesn't go their way, man.
Whew. All right, that'll be a full timeout. We'll step away and hear a word from our sponsors. This is Musketeer Basketball on WSLM Radio out of Salem, Indiana.
Commissioner Neidig, can I have a quick word?
Of course, Governor. What can I do for you?
Well, I just want to say thank you. For what, sir? For your service.
Well, Governor, you're welcome. And you know that I'm incredibly passionate about what we do at the IHSA.
Oh, I do, and I share your passion. Without the IHSAA, we'd be without something incredibly important to our state's culture and to me, the boys and girls basketball state tournaments.
Without Hoosier Hysteria, Indiana just wouldn't be Indiana, would it?
You're absolutely right, it wouldn't. And after all these years, I still can't seem to prepare myself for the excitement of the tournaments.
Governor, the only way you can prepare for Hoosier Hysteria is by getting your ticket.
Oh, you know I'll be the first in line. Nobody does basketball like Indiana. This is high school basketball. This is Indiana. This is your IHSAA.
Okay, we're back here after a timeout. The score is Eastern 21, Austin 3, with 1:23 to go in the first quarter. Our boys have come out with a dominance here. Austin's got the ball. We got Montgomery on the wing. Dribbles back out. Passes to Hannah up top. Looking. Passes to Barton on the side. Get past to Montgomery for a long three, and he got it. That was back there.
Yeah, he's good at that.
I think he's got all their points.
He does. Just two,
Casey's
three.
got it. Eli on the wing. Oh, Terry got tangled up underneath, and they called Austin for a foul.
That was on 32.
Yancey will take it out on the sideline. Passes it into Cherry. Gives it back to Yancey at the top of the key, over to the wing with Kate Jones for a three, and it's short. Rebound Austin. Barton down to Richie for a three, and he got it. Gonna have to get a hand in somebody's face.
I didn't think he was going to shoot that, but he just did. So
KT's got it down on the wing. Passes to Kate Jones on the baseline, out to Yancey up top.
need to work on
He's
one shot
calling a
here.
play, checking to see what the coach wants to do. 15 seconds left. They want one shot. KT to Yancey on the wing. Kate Jones out top, drives in, and no good. Cherry got it, but the guy's underneath him. They called a foul, it looks like, on the floor.
Got undercut pretty good there.
No. Oh, yeah, it was on the floor.
Yeah.
Okay. But they have 7 fouls, so Jacob Cherry will shoot the bonus. Caleb Jones comes back in, replacing Eli Guthrie. The first shot's up, and it's good. Makes it 22-9. Eastern. Next shot's up, and it's also good. Eastern's got a little full court press on here for the last minute, or last second. Oh, and that shot almost went in. Boy, it was an exciting shot at JV. That kid hit it from the volleyball line on the, at halftime.
That happened like almost every time we played them.
Oh, gosh.
All right, at the end of the first, the Musketeers lead 23-9. This is Musketeer basketball. We'll step away and hear a word from our sponsors. This is WSLM Radio out of Salem, Indiana.
Yo, listen up. Papa John's is rolling out their New York-style pizza. The oversized pizza has 8 big foldable slices with just the right balance of crust and toppings. Order one today online, your Papa John's app, or call the Salem location at 812-883-3369. Each New York pizza is $13 for a one-topping pie and is available for purchase until March 13th. The New York-style pizza is a classic that reigns supreme, so we're excited to offer consumers this foldable crust favorite made with our fresh, never-frozen dough. Stop in and see our new store manager, Shelby Lehman, today about setting up a fundraiser for your nonprofit event. Also, they're still hiring drivers and inside help. Apply online at harry.com, HARRI.com. Remember, hot, fresh pizza is just a phone call away, 812-883-3369.
You're listening to the Eastern Lady Musketeers Sports Network on WSLM 1220 AM with Mikey Batt and Wes Drury. You'll hear all the live action tonight.
Okay, we're back here now. Austin's got the ball at the beginning of the second quarter here. Barton down on the baseline. Out to Montgomery for a three. No good. Eastern with the rebound. Caleb Jones brings it across. Passes it down to Yancey Edlin down on the baseline. We're getting things set up here. Yancey's holding it. He's got it into Cherry. Got a tough guy on him who fouled him again. All right. Foul on Austin. Sends Cherry to the line.
Could be a long night. We're shooting free throws this early in the game.
Right.
Yeah, absolutely.
And the first one's up and good.
Could have a big man shoot free throws as good as he does.
Yes, he is
really
excellent at free throws. They put that score up on the wrong side. Oh, he missed that one. Austin rebounded. Montgomery brings it down. Looks for a three. Dribbles left. Passes it off to Hanner. Hanner's at the top of the key. Shoots a long three. No good. Jacob Cherry with the rebound. Now Yancey will bring it down the floor. Oh, thought about a three there. To KT, into Cherry. Cherry's up and got pushed and shoved to the ground. And the Austin fans are going crazy. but I believe they're legit fouls.
Yeah, that was hit hard on him. I mean, they're targeting him. He's a big target down there.
Right.
So, I mean, if I were against him, I'd foul him too.
So Jacob at the line again, shooting 2. First one's up and got it.
Let's just say his free throw percentage might go up a lot tonight.
That's right.
That's 4 fouls on Ray, so he's down
Oh,
for a foul.
my.
Oh, my.
Austin Ray has 4 fouls. And Jacob Terry got the second one to go. Austin's bringing it up. Tanner across the timeline to Montgomery. Montgomery drives middle and shoots and got it.
Good drive by him.
KT's got it back, coming our way. Down to Caleb Jones. Out to Yancey. Up to Kate Jones. Kate Jones into Terry. They stole the ball. Burton's got it. Barton, sorry. Richie's got it. Went for a 3. No good. Yancey with another rebound. Bringing it down the court. Whoa. Kate Jones goes for a fall. Give it up. It's a rough game out there.
It's getting hostile.
Boys are flopping everywhere. Casey's directing traffic into Cherry at the top of the key. To Kate Jones back door. He got it.
I think he wanted to get a
He
dunk
wanted
there.
an and one there. All right, we got Richie to Hanner. Hanner's at the top of the key. Down to Barton. Barton's at the baseline. Up to Montgomery. Long 3 again, and he got it. I think he's a legit shooter. We probably ought to get a hand in his face.
Yeah, absolutely.
KT at the top of the key. Out to Kate Jones on the wing into Cherry. Cherry goes up and gets it stripped. Montgomery comes down, stops, shoots. No good. Air ball. And Yancey got the other rebound. Oh! Charging foul on Austin. Yancey got knocked down.
Good take. Good charge take right there.
That was a rough possession.
Austin fans don't like that one at all.
No. Okay, we got Branson White coming in. KT's got a guy all over him coming down the court. Works hard, quit,
Good move.
and up. Oh, he misses it, but Cherry got the rebound and put it back in.
Cherry's always there.
Cherry's there. Nice having a 6'10" guy, isn't
Yeah,
it?
very much.
Yeah, that'll be a blocking foul on Yancey. Oh. All right, we got a timeout. Eastern 30-second timeout. It's a run and gun show.
Yeah, absolutely. Man,
And knock down whoever's in your way, I guess.
there's after blood out there, honestly. Yeah.
All right, the score is 30-14. Eastern's on top. 5 minutes to go in the second quarter. We got some Austin players in foul trouble.
Yep. Very physical game. I mean,
Very physical game.
we got to keep our composure and not get wrapped up into this and just keep playing our game. We'll be all right.
Absolutely.
I think Tribble does a good job about keeping the boys at bay with their emotions. I know that's hard,
Yeah.
especially in a game when you're getting hacked on and
But
shoved down.
you see coaches that lose their emotions, and he does a good job of, they follow his lead, and he keeps a good head on his shoulders about things.
Very good point. All right, we got Austin out of bounds under their basket. And it comes in to Barton. And he shoots and misses. Richie at the top of the three-point line. Burrish. Oh, no. Montgomery again for a 3. No good. Rebound Cherry down the court with Yancey. He goes and spins and gets a charging call on Yancey. He went in hard.
That's what I'm talking about, getting wrapped up in
Yeah.
things. And, yeah.
Yeah, that's 3 on Yancey. He's going to have a seat. Caleb Jones comes in. We got Hannah bringing it across the timeline. Started by Kay Jones. Over to the wing to Barton. Barton drives down baseline, passes it back out to Hannah. Hannah for a 3, and he got it. 30-17, Eastern's on top. KT across the timeline. Over to Kay Jones on the wing. He drives and shoots a floater, and he got a charging call. So that's 2 charges
That's Kate's first.
in the last 2 possessions. Now, boys, I just said you did a good job about keeping your emotions in check. All right, we got Montgomery. Oh. I think they're maybe trying to even up the scores, the fouls a little bit. Another foul on Eastern. That will go on KT, his first. Austin got it out of bounds underneath their basket. And they're calling another foul on Eastern, on Cade Jones. That'll be his second. That was on the inbound. Now our fans don't like that, and that sends them into the bonus. So we got Hannah at the line, shooting one in the bonus. The first one's up, and it's good. He eyes the second one. It's up, and it's good. KT pushing it forward to Caleb Jones on the wing. Kay Jones up top, drives down, shoots, no good. And he calls for another charge.
That's his third.
Kay Jones got 3 quick fouls very quickly. And he's going to have to sit down for a little bit as Chris Terry comes in the game. Eastern players talking, matching up, who they got. 30-19, Eastern's on top, 3:45 left to go in the second quarter. We got Montgomery to Barton, Barton down to Hannah, Hannah down low to Richie. Back out top to Hannah. Oh, he about traveled there. Richie's got it at the top of the key. He thinks about a 3, tries to get it down. Furish takes a shot, and no good. Chris Terry with the rebound. KT bringing it down. Slowing things up just a minute. Directing some traffic. We've got 2 starters on the bench. KT's going to have to tell them where to go. Jacob Cherry on the wing. Chris Terry out top. KT on the wing. Up to Caleb Jones up top, and he drives. And they call a jump ball.
They called a travel on that.
Oh, they called a travel?
Yeah.
Oh, that would be why Austin has the ball now. Okay. Well, so Hannah's bringing it up across the timeline. Got a screen from Richie. Dribbles it to the right, down to Barton. Barton brings it back out to Richie. Richie over to the left to Furish. Furish on the wing, shooting a long 3, and he got it! I mean...
Now they're getting to the point where they're going to let him hang around. That can't happen.
Yeah, 30-22. Falls into Cherry, down low, knocked away. Barton comes down with it. Passes it to Furish. Furish drives, passes it back out to Richie. Richie for a 3, no good. Up to Furish, got the rebound, no good. Branson White got the rebound. Now KT will walk up. Over to the wing to Caleb Jones. Caleb Jones shoots the three, wide open, no dice. Eastern ball, knocked out of bounds.
Got a full timeout by.
We got a timeout. Full timeout, Eastern. We'll step away.
I hear a word from our sponsors. This is Musketeer Basketball on WSLM Radio out of Salem, Indiana.
On the radio, along with live streaming on Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube, it's game time.
This is Becky White from Wslm. I'm here at the beautiful John Jones showroom in Salem, Indiana for the John Jones Auto Minute.
Hello there, Jalen Hoare here at John Jones in Salem, Indiana. Winter is here, as well as a bunch of Chevrolet trucks. We've got incoming 21 and 22 model Silverados. Come check out our inventory at 1450 South State Road 60. Pick out the truck that works best for you and your family, or check out our inventory online at johnjonesautogroup.com. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out at 877-473-5546. And from Jalen Hoare over at John Jones, happy holidays.
At John Jones CN City, you see so many because they pay so little.
All right, welcome back here. Eastern's on top, 30-22. We've let them back in this. Several fouls called on Eastern here in the second quarter. We're in the double bonus, and they're in the bonus for fouls. Branson White to KT. Back to Branson on the wing. He dribbles. Looking for somebody to pass it to. Caleb Jones helps him. Caleb Jones out top. Chris Terry out top. Into KT for a shot. And he was fouled.
We'll go to the line for two. Or
KT will shoot two. We've got Branson White, Caleb Jones, KT, Jacob Cherry, and Chris Terry in for Eastern. The first one's up, and it's good. Second one's up, no good. And the ball's loose. Austin's got it. Montgomery coming down on the wing. Dribbles down, passes it out to Hanner. Hanner drives in, passes it back out to, and now to Furnish for a long three, and he got it! 31-25, Eastern on top still. Get it into Cherry, down low. And there's a foul. Cherry got the pass in down low, and the Austin boy just pushed him.
yeah, too aggressive, I guess, down there.
So Jacob Cherry will go to the line and shoot two. All right. Jacob's got the ball. First one's up. And good. What's he from the line, Mikey?
I don't know at the moment.
Okay. I think he's 100. Well, I think he's just one.
Just one.
Second shot up. And good. Got Montgomery bringing it down. He'll drive right, stay left, pass it over to Furrish, down to Swank. Back to Hanner on the wing. Hanner's down to Swank, down low, who dribbles in, passes it back out to Barton at the top of the key. Furrish on the wing, drives. Swank looks for a three, drives, dishes it. Oh, we got Furrish for another long three. Branson White with a rebound. Casey's got it down here. Over to Branson. And I mean, they are laying on Jacob Cherry underneath. They've got a hold of him. 10 seconds to go. KT drives in, shoots, and scores.
Good way to shut that crowd
Austin
up.
will come back. Driving down. Montgomery shoots. No good. All right. So it's halftime here at Austin. The Musketeers are up 35-25 on the Eagles.
All right, we'll be back right after a few words from our sponsors and get the guys' thoughts on the first half.
It's time for the Commissioner's Corner, an exclusive weekly conversation about Indiana high school sports with the Commissioner of the IHSAA, Paul Neidig. Now for an up-to-the-minute report about what's happening in the constantly changing world of high school sports. Here's Coach Bob Lovell with Commissioner Paul Neidig.
Welcome back, everyone, to our weekly conversation with the Commissioner of the IHSAA, Paul Neidig. And Commissioner, happy holidays to you, your family, your staff, and everybody with the IHSAA. We are back to wrestling and bouncing balls and doing everything that we can because we're about a month away from some championships in winter sports, are we not?
We are, right around the corner. We've got girls swimming, wrestling, and the girls basketball sectional series all start within the next month. So, as we've talked before, teams had Christmas break to get their teams tuned up and all their stuff in for the year, and they got to go. They got to get better, and they got to get ready for tournament time.
Yeah, you mentioned a girls pairing show will be here before we know it.
It will be. It'll be a couple weeks out, and we'll unveil those brackets, and everybody will be sitting there at their watch parties and just seeing what their tournament draw is going to look like. You know what? I love following the kids and the coaches and the teams across the state when it comes to our tournament pairing shows, just because it's an excitement time. It's a time for gathering. Teams get together and watch you and your presentation, and absolutely we watch it on social media, and it's been incredible to watch the popularity of those drawing shows.
I know you're very kind. One of the things that we talk a lot about, obviously, are our student athletes. That's why we're in business. But we also, you coached, I coached. We'll spend a little time talking about coaches. Holidays are just wrapped up. That's going to be one of the last times that coaches in basketball will have any significant time with their family until the tournament's over. And everybody thinks they know how to coach. That's part of being a Hoosier. That's part of your DNA. If you're a Hoosier, you understand basketball. But you and I both know how much it takes to do these things behind the scenes. And there's no way that coaches get the credit that they so richly deserve.
No, they don't. And, I would tell you today that I sit in the seat that I sit in and get to do what I do because of a coach who took time in my life to mentor me, to challenge me, to teach me that I could be something that I didn't think I could be, found a little more of my game than I thought I could have. And, those memories and those things that coaches do for kids are just phenomenal. And they do it selfless. They're not in it for themselves. They're first of all, in most cases, they're teachers first. They're worried about the classroom, the first degree kids are going to get in their lives, that high school education. And, I'm so thankful to do this in Indiana because we've got incredible coaches that care nothing more than about developing kids.
You make a great point in the sense that I often ask people to tell me who, besides their parents, was the most influential person in their lives and in their careers. And the overwhelming response is it was a teacher or a coach. And
no,
that's not by accident, for heaven's sakes.
No, it's not. And, I've always, you probably know this gentleman, but there's a guy out there in my life named Herb McPherson who coached me for 2 years. And Coach came to North Posey High School when I was a kid and helped me grow so much. And I'll be forever indebted to what he did. And, every time I see him, I thank him for what he's done for me as a human being. And there's certain people that you walk this life that you look at them, and it doesn't matter how long you've been away from them, but you still address them as coach. And I think that's such a term of endearment and what people mean to them.
It's an exciting time. I used to think as a college coach, the month of January was the longest month of my life. But I think in the high school realm, it's an exciting month because you have tournaments. You're getting ready for tournaments. You need to get your game better. You need to improve individually and collectively as you head into the greatest time of the year, which would be tournament time for those of us in the basketball world.
It is. And, it's so exciting. And you're exactly right, Coach. Our preparation is here. It's time, and teams they're going to suit them up, and they're going to play. And there's so much on the line when they play those tournament games. If you play well, you move, you get to play the next day. But if you don't play particularly well that night, the season's over, and you celebrate the successes of that season. And it's a time of a lot of joy, but there's also heartache involved because there's that special thing called high school basketball or high school athletics that just means so much to kids.
Thanks for listening to the Commissioner's Corner with IHSAA Commissioner Paul Neidig and Coach Bob Lovell. And thank you for your continued support of the high schools in your community.
Yo, listen up. Papa John's is rolling out their New York-style pizza. The oversized pizza has 8 big foldable slices with just the right balance of crust and toppings. Order one today online, your Papa John's app, or call the Salem location at 812-883-3369. Each New York pizza is $13 for a one-topping pie and is available for purchase until March 13th. The New York-style pizza is a classic that reigns supreme, so we're excited to offer consumers this foldable crust favorite made with our fresh, never-frozen dough. Stop in and see our new store manager, Shelby Lehman, today about setting up a fundraiser for your nonprofit event. Also, they're still hiring drivers and inside help. Apply online at harry.com, HARRI.com. Remember, hot, fresh pizza is just a phone call away, 812-883-3369.
You're listening to the Eastern Lady Musketeers Sports Network on WSLM 1220 AM with Mikey Batt and Wes Drury. You'll hear all the live action tonight on the radio, along with live streaming on Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube. It's game time, and we're ready for the tip-off here on WSLM.
This is Becky White from Wslm. I'm here at the beautiful John Jones showroom in Salem, Indiana for the John Jones Auto Minute.
Hello there, Jalen Hoare here at John Jones in Salem, Indiana. Winter is here, as well as a bunch of Chevrolet trucks. We've got incoming 21 and 22 model Silverados. Come check out our inventory at 1450 South State Road 60. Pick out the truck that works best for you and your family, or check out our inventory online at johnjonesautogroup.com. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out at 877-473-5546. And from Jalen Hoare over at John Jones, happy holidays.
At John Jones GM City, you see so many because they pay so little.
All right, welcome back here to Austin High School as the Musketeers lead the Austin Eagles 35-25 at the half. Holly, Rhett, what's your first half thoughts on this physical game?
For this next half, goodness, foul trouble is what I key on. They need to stay out of it. They're aggressive, but too much aggression can get you in trouble. But and also closing out their shooters. Montgomery, he can shoot from deep, and also that sophomore 20, what's his name? Brandon Burris, he can shoot the three, and they just need to close out real well. But we're still ahead, and I think we can still ride that momentum still and continue to have a good second half. Holly?
Well, I agree with Rhett. We've got to close out on these shooters. Obviously, they can shoot way past the three-point line, so we're going to have to get a hand in their face. And then as far as I like the aggression and taking the ball to the basket, but we kind of fell away there a little bit from feeding Cherry. We did it really well in the first quarter, and I felt like we didn't do it so well in the second quarter. So we need to get back to utilizing our big guy.
Absolutely.
He's got Jacob Cherry has
19.
And Kate Jones has 9. Kayla Jones 2. Caden Temple 3. And Eli Guthrie 2. So we've been great at the free throw line.
Yeah, I believe we're 10 or 12 from the line, but we got 9 turnovers and they've only turned it over 3 times.
Oh.
Yeah, we got to do a better job of taking care of the basketball, keep our motions in attack. Playing with the 10-point lead, if you can stretch it out here, we don't have to be in no hurry. make them come out and guard us. And, we just got to get out of here without anybody hurt and get the W.
Yeah,
That's
absolutely.
a good, yeah.
Yeah, good point.
Yeah, I don't want any more injuries to this team. I think I want to give a shout out to Austin's band. They have been awesome to listen to.
Yeah, absolutely.
They're very good.
Yeah.
And quite a big band for Austin.
Yeah. Big band, they play loud too, so.
All right, so
We're winding down here in the first half. 35-25 lead by the Musketeers here at the start the second half as both teams looks like they're going to go with their starters.
we got to remember to take it in because those big boys on Austin have 3 and 4 fouls.
Yeah, Ray 45 has 4 fouls, and I believe Coomer has 3. So
Yeah.
but on the flip side, Kate Jones and Yancey both have 3 apiece. So we got to play smart and just play within ourselves. Don't have to force things. We got
Do what we do good.
Yeah. So here's the inbound. You guys got it.
All right, Yancey will bring it across the timeline. Over to the wing to KT. He dribbles right. Back to Yancey on a 3. No good. Cherry with the rebound, and he got it.
Always there. Always there.
All right, we got Barton on the wing. He dribbles it out, passes it to Montgomery up top. He gets a screen from Ray. Dribbles in. Oh, looks like he carried it maybe a minute.
Yeah, that's a tag.
Shot. And there's a foul on Eastern on KT. That's his second foul. Austin will have it out of bounds underneath their basket. And they got it in. Montgomery on the wing. Down deep. And they got a charge call on Austin.
That'll be his 5th.
Oh,
Yeah.
that is his 5th.
He's out.
Oh, my goodness.
Well, that's all
And
that side.
I can't even believe Austin's coach is questioning that. With what they've got away with tonight.
Oh, absolutely. They've gotten away with a lot of harsh fouls, honestly. Harsh plays.
All right, so Ray is out with 5 fouls. In for him is Richie. Easton will have the ball. And KT's bringing it down the court, crosses the timeline, gets a screen from Cherry, dribbles in, thinks about it. Kay Jones for a 3, and he got
There
it.
we go. That's a good hit.
That's what we like
Very
to
good
see.
hit. Very good hit.
All right, so Austin's coming back at us. We got Richie on the wing, driving middle to Hannah. Hannah drives in, and he got a layup.
And let it flip right through there. Can't let that happen.
KT's got the ball, directing traffic here. Top of the key. He thinks about a 3, and he shoots, and he got it!
It's good
That's
to see
a
him from
great
3.
shot.
Yeah,
Yes,
it's good
that's
to see
a
him
great
from
shot
3.
from
Yeah,
KT.
absolutely.
He needs that confidence that he can score also. Okay.
Absolutely.
Oh, Austin got a 3 up, missed it. Yancey coming back on the run into the middle of the lane. Caleb Jones out to KT. Down on the baseline to Jacob Cherry on the corner. Down to KT, baseline, and he puts it up and in!
That's a very good move. Man,
KT's coming out hot. And we got Montgomery spin move down the lane, and he got it. KT brings it across the timeline. Drives right, drives middle. Oh, pulls up for another 3, and he got it!
he's on fire
He's on
now.
fire! We need to play some defense here. Oh, one shot up for Austin, and they missed. Eastern's got it. Caleb Jones on the wing. Kay Jones to KT on the opposite wing. Gets the screen by Cherry. Almost loses it there. Yancey's got it on the wing. Kay Jones at top. This is it to Cherry, and he got hammered.
That's his fourth, I think.
Yeah. Fouls on Coomer. His third.
Cherry's a free throw magnet tonight.
That's right.
Love to see it. Being strong up in there, drawing those fouls.
That was a good, strong move.
Yep.
The guy was hanging on his arm.
Oh, man. Thought his arm was going to snap off
Yeah.
or something.
First one's up, and no, he missed that one. Jacob Cherry to shoot his second shot at the free throw line. It's up, and it's good. Makes it 49-29. 5 minutes to go in the third quarter. Austin's coming down. Montgomery drives all the way in and lays it in. And Austin's called the timeout. Not much defense happened there.
No, not at all. Nobody just stepped in front of him. But
we can't let that happen very often.
I know Brandon Northern did that to us last night a few times. Just ran straight through the floor and just got a bucket, easy bucket.
Yeah.
They learned to step in front of him.
All right. 30-second timeout here. Five minutes to go in the third quarter. It's 49-31.
Eastern on top.
It will be Eastern's ball. Looks like Austin's going to put a little press on here. Haven't seen much of that.
No. Just trying something new.
KT's got it in, and they're trapping. Yancey to the middle, down to Kate Jones. And it goes by Jacob Jones! A nice alley-oop from Kate Jones!
That's got to shut that Austin crowd up now. Man.
And Montgomery drives again. It's almost a one-man show now.
2 nights in a row with an alley-oop jam.
That's right, man. He was eyeing that, too.
Oh, I saw it coming
Yeah.
a mile away.
It's so pretty. It's so much fun to watch that.
Especially from way up here where we're at.
Yeah.
It's just right there, bird's eye view.
Okay, we got Montgomery at the line. First one's up and good. And his second one is up. And it's also good. They got the press on again. KT's got it. A trap. Yancey breaks it. Down to Kate Jones. He's going to pull up. And an easy bank shot for Kate Jones.
That just opens up a lot of things.
We got Hannah bringing it down, top of the key. Passes it to Coomer, who shoots a three, misses. Tips to Kate Jones. He's coming down and got fouled. They say he was shooting.
Yeah.
All right, so Kate Jones will be at the line. I think these are his first free throws of the night.
If I'm not. Yep.
Okay.
Tonight, first trip to the line.
Kate Jones, first one up. Oh, and it hits the top front of the rim, bounces off. That's unusual for him. And the referees are figuring something out here. Referees are got a question about something. They got a meeting of the minds going on. I'm not sure what it is.
Yeah.
What are they questioning? Yes, he gave his 2 cents there.
Yeah, he did.
All right, Kate Jones is here to shoot his last free throw. Eli Guthrie comes in first for Jacob Cherry.
He's done a good job tonight.
He's done a very good job tonight. Give him a little break. There we go. All
I
right.
guess they were just
There
checking
was a
to make sure.
whistle.
I think they were just checking that the foul was on Montgomery, I guess. I don't really know, but
34 is not even in the ballgame.
No,
so
34 is not even in the ball
I
game.
think it should be 32.
Yes, Richie.
oh,
Okay, Montgomery's got the ball at the top of the key. Caleb Jones guarding him. Oh, he pulls up for a three. No, got it. It's a two. KT's got it coming across the timeline. K. Jones dribbles down the baseline, pulls up. No good. Eli fought for it. Oh, and Austin tried to save it, and they hit the line. Whew, fans are unforgiving tonight, aren't they? Both ways.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, Eastern's ball underneath their basket. 54-35 is the score. Eli into Yancey up at the top of the key. Kate Jones down to Eli, and for a hook shot, and he got it. A left-handed hook by Eli Guthrie. That was pretty. We got Montgomery again driving. Passing it to Hanner. Out to Coomer for a three. No good. Rebound Austin. He passes it back out to Richie. Richie found Coomer underneath, open, and he got it. 56-37, Eastern on top. 3 minutes to go in the third. Caleb Jones down to the baseline to Kate Jones, and he's got a lot of pressure on him.
I think they called a foul on him.
They're going to call a foul. They were laying on him.
Yeah, they were kind of pushing
They were
him back
pushing
there.
him.
Yeah. That'll be his third foul. He's coming out.
All right, Eastern's ball out of bounds into KT. He dribbles it up to the top. Caleb Jones on the wing. Yancey at the baseline. Dribbles to dishes to Eli, and he got it.
Very good, very good. Love that shot of his. So pretty. For a big
Eli
man.
just waits patiently for the little dish,
Oh,
doesn't
yeah.
he?
Absolutely.
First for a three, no good. Richie got the rebound. Kate Jones got it back, and he steps through for a two-pointer layup. And we're back the other way now. Montgomery. Montgomery drove it in again.
Yeah,
They're going to have to stop him.
Yeah.
They called that foul on the floor, no
Yeah.
shot. So Austin will have it out of bounds underneath their basket. And I think Branson White's going to check in for Yancey. Give him a break. Richie at the wing. Over to Montgomery on the baseline. He pulls back and missed. And, Branson White tried to save it. And he didn't get it. Out of bounds on Eastern. Austin's ball. Montgomery. They closed out on him good. Lean in. Got a little jumper there on the baseline.
Got the bounce of the rim right there.
He's got a good shot, doesn't he?
Yeah. Put up a little
Caleb
floater right there.
Jones over to KT. He'll bring it across the timeline. Down to Branson White on the baseline. He's got trapped. Montgomery stole the ball. He's on the drive. And KT knocked the ball away. Foul on KT.
I think that's his fourth.
They're calling that a shooting foul.
Yeah, that's his
Yeah, that's
foul.
fourth foul on KT. Looks like Yancey will check in for him here in a second. Montgomery put the first one up, and it's good.
KT's played aggressive tonight so far, too. Got a lot of good buckets.
KT was hot that quarter. He's going to have to sit for a little bit.
Play good defense, too.
Yes.
The whole game.
Yeah, he gives 110%.
Yeah, absolutely. He's
Every
needed
minute. Montgomery's second one's up and good. Branson inbounds it to Caleb Jones, down to Yancey on the wing, to Cade Jones on the baseline. He got knocked down after the shot. And guess what? Montgomery on the drive again.
They're getting foul happy out there. They can't be doing that.
He got fouled. That's going on Branson White. The score is 60-41, a minute 42 to go in the third quarter. Montgomery at the line again. First one's up, and it's good. They only shot 2 free throws in the first half, and
Yeah.
they're making up for it now. Second one's good. 60-43. Yancey's bringing it across the timeline. Austin's all over him. Caleb Jones to Cade Jones. Yancey into Yancey, and he's up. No foul.
They should slow it down a
Montgomery's
bit.
got it back. He's going to drive again. No foul.
They
No
called travel.
shot. They called a travel on him.
Travel.
Looks like a jump stop to me, but I
Maybe
can't
had
tell.
maybe had a little movement down there, but the referee saw it and they called it. So.
we'll take it. All right, Eastern down to Cade Jones. Branson White for 3, no good. Furrish with it. Rebound down, top of the key. Looks like he maybe traveled a little bit. Kumar on the wing. Tanner on the top of the key. Backcourt. Ooh, he's getting close to that center line there.
Yeah, I thought he was going to step right over it, but
Furrish on the wing. Dribbles left. Stopped. Montgomery's got it back. On the left wing. He pulls up and shoots a 3, and he got it with a hand in his face.
good three.
He's feeling it tonight.
Yeah, he knows, and that's his shot.
Yes,
No matter if he's
He's
got
a
a hand
good
in his face
player.
or not.
he's a good player.
Yeah.
All right, Caleb Jones. We got 20 seconds left. They're holding for a last shot this quarter. Yancey driving in to Eli, back out to Cade Jones. To Eli Guthrie on the baseline, to Yancey. Yancey falls into the bleachers. Oh, there's a scramble for the ball. Montgomery's got it again.
Man, Yancey hit the bleachers hard.
Woo! All that happened in 20 seconds. That was a lot.
Yeah.
I didn't get it all out, but man.
I know some fans from our side. I mean, they're calling.
Yancey being very sacrificial with his body. He hit hard into the sand.
Yes, he did. So at the end of the third, it's 60-46 Musketeer lead. As we'll step away and hear a word from our sponsors, we'll be right back to bring you the final quarter. This is WSLM Radio out of Salem, Indiana.
The Christmas season, and it's also the season of bacon at Papa John's. The Bacon Mania lineup is here, and we're celebrating with lots of bacon. Try the new triple bacon pizzas with full slices of bacon baked into the top of the pizza, or try the Parmesan crusted smoky bacon papadilla, or how about the Parmesan crusted smoky bacon papadilla? Order online with Papa Rewards. Stop in today at the corner of Main and Hackberry, or call us anytime at 812-883-3369. Don't forget to give the gift of pizza and bacon this year. And for those hard to buy on your Christmas list, get them a Papa John's gift card and let them make the choice of pizza for Christmas.
All right, welcome back here to the Austin High Schools. We're set for the final quarter of action as the Musketeers have a 14-point lead, 60-46. A little bit of foul trouble on both sides.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, we've got Montgomery coming across. He drives left. Caleb Jones did a good job stopping him there. And we got Coomer for 3. No good. Cade Jones with the rebound. Cade Jones will bring it up. Passes it to Caleb Jones. To Yancey Edlin on the wing. Caleb Jones out top. Yancey. Caleb. Almost got it stolen. Drives in. Dishes it back out. Yancey in. Tries to dish it to Eli Guthrie down low, and there's a struggle, and they're not calling anything. Two guys rolling around on the floor. Montgomery drives. He traveled, it looked like to me. That's Richie with a three-pointer. Makes it 49-60. Eastern on top. They are hot from the three tonight. I don't know if this is a regular for them. They're always this hot. Kate Jones for a three, no good. Eli Guthrie with a rebound. Back out. Kate Jones at the elbow. Gets hung up. Lost it.
Turnovers are killing us right now.
We got Henry bringing it down. Coomer out top to Montgomery. Montgomery thinks about it, gets a screen, drives left, drives right at the corner. No good. Didn't hit anything there.
No. Looks like we got Jacob Cherry set to check in.
Yancey Edlin passes it across the timeline to Caleb Jones. Back to Yancey. In the corner to Branson White. At the elbow for Kate Jones. Got a little bank shot there.
There we go. Break
Wide
the ice a little
open.
bit. Yeah, break the ice a little bit there.
Yeah.
They were on a little run there.
Montgomery to Coomer. And another three by Richie. No good. Rebound Yancey. Brings it across half court. Caleb Jones on the wing. Back to Yancey. Out top. Down to Branson White in the baseline. Out, skip pass over to Eli Guthrie for three. And he got it! I didn't see what happened.
Well, Eli hit the three, but was that an off-ball foul as well? Or was that a...
After the shot, we had a foul on Austin's number 20, Furish.
Yeah, that wasn't on the shot.
After the shot,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
So Eli hit the three.
Yeah.
He checks out. Jacob Cherry checks in. Everybody gives him a high five for that. It's a good shot there, 65-49. Oh, Jacob Cherry got the inbound pass, put it down on the floor, and got a foul called. Austin.
He draws a lot of hands down there when he's in the paint.
Yes, needs to keep it up high. There we go. Another, missed it. All right, Austin with the rebound. First bringing it down. Drives in, spins up, no good. Foul on Branson White. First will shoot two. All right, Burrish at the line to shoot two. First one's up and good. Eastern up 15 points right now, 65-50, 5:22 to go in the fourth quarter. Second one's up, no good. Branson White with the rebound, out to Yancey. Yancey will walk it up. They're just taking their time now, getting everybody in place. Kate Jones has it up front. Screen by Cherry. Pops a three and got it.
Very good
Not
shot.
Cherry, Kate Jones.
Very good shot.
All right, first up and no dice.
An absolute destruction.
Three up, no good. Oh. Yancey has one again.
Very good smart play right there.
Hit the ball off of the Austin players to take it out of bounds.
Very good high IQ play right there by Yancey. Throwing it off the Austin's body into out of
All
bounds.
right, so we got Eastern ball. Coming down. Austin's called off their full court press pretty much. Got one. Yancey's across the timeline, driving down. He got a reach in by Barton. is at the 7th foul, so we are in the bonus. Yancey will shoot one in the bonus. First one's up, and it's good.
Yancey Edlin's been really well, has done really well.
KT will check back in for Branson. Branson gave us some good minutes there.
Got an amazing block earlier. Man,
Yeah.
sent that one flying off the board.
Second one's up, no good. Montgomery's got the ball. Comes across court. Got to be on him all the time. Furrish for three. No good. Yancey with the rebound, and there he got it out. Caleb Jones pulls it back out. Good idea. Yancey at the back court. KT on the baseline. He goes up. Gets trapped down there. Loses the ball. Austin got it. Furrish coming across half court. To Montgomery. Thought about the three. Pulls up for a two. No good. Furrish with the rebound. Shoots the three. No good. Yancey with the rebound. 3:45 to go. KT's got the ball walking across the timeline. Directing people where to go. Got some pressure on him by Furrish. Oh, found Jacob underneath, wide open. Jacob laid that in. Pretty. I think he didn't realize how wide open he was.
Yeah, he kind of.
He turned around and nobody was there.
It just came as a surprise to him.
All right, we got Montgomery with the ball again with a pull-up, and it rattled in. Full court press now again. Oh, they wanted a little bobble from Caleb.
Full timeout.
All right, timeout, Eastern. We got 71-52. Eastern's on top. 3 minutes to go in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, when it's a full timeout, we'll step away and hear a word from our sponsors. This is Musketeer Basketball on WSLM Radio out of Salem, Indiana.
Commissioner Neidig, can I have a quick word?
Of course, Governor. What can I do for you?
Well, I just want to say thank you. For what, sir? For your service.
Well, Governor, you're welcome. And you know that I'm incredibly passionate about what we do at the IHSA.
Oh, I do, and I share your passion. Without the IHSAA, we'd be without something incredibly important to our state's culture and to me, the boys and girls basketball state tournaments.
Without Hoosier Hysteria, Indiana just wouldn't be Indiana, would it?
You're absolutely right, it wouldn't. And after all these years, I still can't seem to prepare myself for the excitement of the tournament.
Governor, the only way you could prepare for Hoosier Hysteria is by getting your ticket.
Oh, you know I'll be the first in line.
Nobody does basketball like Indiana. This is high school basketball.
All right, we're back here. 3 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. Eastern up 71-52. KT's got it at the top of the key. Trying to get free there. Yancey to Kate Jones. Down to KT on the baseline. Into Jacob Cherry. Jacob passes it back out to KT for a three. Oh, just off the front of the rim there. Montgomery drives down. Jump stop. And he got us two. He's got a nice shot. I tell you what, he doesn't miss a whole lot. Caleb Jones to KT. Across the timeline. To Kate Jones on the wing. Dribbles it back up to the top. Dribbles it down, drives, and lays it in.
Very good take by Kate
That's
there.
the Kate Jones we like.
Yes.
We like it all. We like all of Kate Jones.
Yeah.
Montgomery at the top of the key, dribbling, step back, three, and he got it. It's a two. It was a two.
Caught a foul.
And there was a foul on Austin.
That was a foul on Barton. There.
In the back court. KT will shoot one in the bonus. A minute 53 to go in the fourth quarter. We've got KT at the line. He steps up. The first one's good.
There we go.
We got all the Eastern players back off the line. KT's got the ball. Second shot's up, and it's good. Montgomery drives down on the wing, drives back out. Richie's got the ball. Ooh, almost traveled there.
Almost did.
Got Hanner dribbling around the key on the wing. Back to Montgomery. Montgomery, top of the key. Got two on him. Found Hanner underneath. Richie, Hanner, in a little jump shot in the middle of the lane.
Found that open spot in the paint there.
75-58. A minute 15 to go. KT's bringing it across the timeline. Got pressure. Finds Yancey open. Yancey drives.
Good.
And he misses. Man, he's been on the floor a lot.
Yeah.
Fouls on Furish of Austin. That'll send Yancey to the line to shoot two. A minute 3 to go. The first one's up, and it rolls in. Entering the game for Eastern is Eli Guthrie and number 21, Branson White, for Kate Jones and Jacob Cherry. The crowd gives Jones and Cherry a good round of applause. They all fought hard tonight. That's right. Yancey's second one was good. Montgomery's got the ball on the wing, tries right, brings it back out, passes it to Barton, and Barton shot a three, and it's good. KT bringing it down. He gets so low to the ground when he dribbles. Finds Caleb Jones open. He hesitates. We don't need a shot, really. 37 seconds. Foul on Austin. Number 10.
I know a lot of those Austin players, they like to chip at the refs after every time they foul. But
yeah.
Like, they're not entitled to foul. I mean,
Branson White at the free throw line. Missed his first one. They're in the double bonus. So he will get a second shot here. It's up. Ah! And
there
he got it.
Got that bounce.
Got that bounce, didn't he?
Absolutely.
We got Montgomery. We got 3 on Montgomery. Furish up for a 3. No good. Yancey with the rebound. Being strong with it. He crosses the timeline. Wanted a foul there. Barton fell down to the ground.
Might have been just a flop, but
6, 5. And that'll be it. Eastern pulls off a good, hard-fought win here, 78-61 over the Austin Eagles.
We'll step away and hear a word from our sponsors and be back to talk to Coach Fribble and get your guys' final thoughts.
Commissioner Neidig, can I have a quick word?
Of course, Governor. What can I do for you?
Well, I just want to say thank you.
For what, sir?
For your service.
Well, Governor, you're welcome. And you know that I'm incredibly passionate about what we do at the IHSA.
Oh, I do, and I share your passion. Without the IHSAA, we'd be without something incredibly important to our state's culture and to me, the boys and girls basketball state tournaments.
Without Hoosier Hysteria, Indiana just wouldn't be Indiana, would it?
You're absolutely right, it wouldn't. And after all these years, I still can't seem to prepare myself for the excitement of the tournament.
Governor, the only way you can prepare for Hoosier Hysteria is by getting your ticket.
Oh, you know I'll be the first in line. Nobody does basketball like Indiana. This is high school basketball. This is Indiana.
I'm Robert Falcon, a South Bend LaSalle Lion. We're both assistant commissioners of the Indiana High School Athletic Association. We're also both educators, so we know firsthand that high school sports aren't just about winning and losing. They're about learning and growing, too. So, buy a ticket to your high school's athletic events and support the education of teens in your community.
This is supported.
All right, welcome back here to Eastern High School, or Austin High School, sorry, as the boys pull out a 78-61 conference win, moving to 2-1 in the conference, still giving themselves an opportunity to win conference. And, hard-fought physical game as Austin was very physical with us. And,
Very physical.
Yeah,
and they were undermanned, and they knew it, and kind of knew that they had to be physical and kind of get into our head, and they did a very good job of that late in the first half, but we kind of kept our composure the second half and just took care of business as KT got hot there in the third quarter. I assume Coach Pribble will be up to talk to us here when he's done addressing the team. But, guys, we'll go ahead and get your all thoughts and, go from there.
Well, I think we had some foul trouble there in the third quarter. And I want to give a shout out to Branson White. He did good. He came in and played some good minutes for us. And so did Eli Guthrie.
Yeah, Eli was 9 points off the bench tonight. So, he was a big, as I call them, bonus points. So that's nice.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, this coach is coming on up here in just a second, but I'll run through these stats real quick. First for Austin, they were led in scoring by Montgomery with 37 on 29 shot attempts. Might want to ice the arm after that one.
Oh, yeah.
Varnish with 7, Ritchie with 6, Barton with 3, Hanner with 6, and Toomer with 2, for a total of 61. For the Musketeers, they were led in scoring by Jacob Cherry's 26, Cade Jones with 24, Caden Temple with 13 with an excellent third quarter.
Excellent third quarter, yeah.
Eli Guthrie with 9, Yancey Evelyn with 3 and 11 rebounds. 2 points by Caleb Jones and Branson White with 1. So for a total of 78.
I think Yancey's 11 rebounds were
impressive.
They were impressive.
Well,
hello, Coach.
You got me? Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, move your mic a little closer.
No, my bad. There we go.
So congratulations.
Yeah, that was a
I'm tired after watching that.
tough win.
That was a tough
And
win.
what was it? It ended up being 17. But I told our coaches that's the toughest, the most we'll have to fight for a 17-point win, maybe ever. That was physical stuff.
Very physical. The NC okay?
Yeah.
Is the bleachers okay? Are the bleachers okay?
Yeah, I thought he was going to be really, really hurt because I do think he hit that post down there. But he popped that back up and said he was good right away. And he, and everything that I was talking to him about, he was seeing fine. But yeah, that was a hit.
That was.
So, Coach, let's talk about it. Coming in here tonight, you knew it was going to be a tough environment, be physical, but did you expect it to be this physical? And talk about keeping the guys' composure and, playing through that, especially there in the second quarter where, we kind of hit a stretch where they kind of got back in the ballgame when you had control of things.
Yeah, and that's what one of my 30-second timeouts was, just a composure talk. Like, listen, their one way to beat you right now is, it's in their game plan. They're trying to be as physical and beat on you as much as possible. And, and it worked in certain stretches of the game. But that's pretty much what I was talking about. Is we had a couple guys that were getting frustrated, and I don't like that. I don't like when they show that negatively out on the floor. So we were kind of just addressing that. And I feel like for the most part, for how physical and sometimes it was a little bit past that point of being physical, I kind of thought. But I thought our guys handled it really, really well.
And I said it on the air. I think that's a compliment of yourself and your coaching staff. That some coaches would have lost their composure and blew up with some of the non-calls and stuff like that. And you showed by leadership with these guys that you just got to battle through it. But talk about the start of the game and get Cherry going, and the force that he was early on there, and getting him going.
Yeah. Early we found him with some quick post touches, but also, one of the sets that we run where we got a little lob to him, that instantly makes our guys excited and it gets him a quick touch. But our guys are doing a better job of being disciplined and doing what we need to do to be able to get the ball in the right spots early in a game instead of figuring it out, in the middle of the first quarter or after the first quarter, which is what we have done, against, Scottsburg. It took us till the second half, and we've just had some games where we were really spurty in that. So it was good that we started off the way that we did. And honestly, at the beginning like that, I kind of thought we were going to run away with it. And then they just, Austin had tremendous fight the whole night. So it was, kudos to them and Coach Edwards.
Well, Montgomery, I kept saying, Montgomery drives down the floor. Montgomery drives down the floor for 37 points.
Yeah.
He was tough, and he's got a pretty shot.
And how many of those shots look like they were easy, open shots? Like none.
Yeah, he
had one or two in the first quarter, but after that, he was hitting like all tough, hand in his face, almost getting fouled, step back three.
Yes.
He's an impressive player. And really, I think maybe one of the best players we've seen so far when it comes to it. I thought we guarded him about as well as you can. He's 5 for 11 from three, but he's impressive.
Yeah, and he was doing that over not just one player, but getting in the lane over Cherry and, a couple of players and stuff like that. But, something else I was very excited to see is KT coming out in the third quarter, getting hot and kind of demanding the basketball.
Yes. Well, we noticed the switching that they were doing. So because of that, KT had the smallest guy on him. So we wanted to set that ball screen, and then Jacob had a small guy on him, which is what we wanted. But they kept really trying to go under that screen, and we had talked all offseason about KT needing to take that shot. Whether he felt like he was going to make it or not, you have to take that shot. And his confidence has grown tremendously. He's done a really, really good job, and it shows in moments like that because those are really big shots.
Yeah. So, good keeping the winning streak going, coming off 2 big wins this weekend, 2 conference wins. Wes just updated me. North Harrison beat Scottsburg by 4 in overtime. So, you travel down there Friday night. You know it's going to be just as tough environment as what you played in here. What is the focus going into Friday night's game? What are you going to work on this week?
Well, North Harrison's a team that will switch everything like what Austin was doing. So, this was a really good game for us to see that because Austin was very physical. North Harrison will be very physical. Austin switched everything. North Harrison will switch everything. So we're going to have to attack those mismatches. You'll see some of that high ball screen stuff. But our guys are going to have to execute, and we're not going to be able to allow big runs either way, really. It's going to have to be a grind out. North Harrison's a very consistent team. Coach LeFay does a really good job with his group and getting them prepared and disciplined to do exactly what he wants every single possession. So we're going to have to make sure that we show up and we're ready to play.
Yeah. Well, it's a big win, big weekend this weekend for you, and then next weekend's even bigger with North Harrison, one of the top 2 teams in the conference, and then you bring in a sectional opponent in Paoli on Saturday night, and this month doesn't get any easier for you guys. But the thing I like is it seems like the guys are just continuing to get better every game, and they can focus on Jacob and Cade and everything, but KT stepping up. Eli with 9 points off the bench tonight, Coach.
Didn't miss a shot.
Yeah, so he's starting to get it, and Yancey Edlin with 11 rebounds. That's didn't score much, but he did the other things and took a charge there to get the 5th foul on Ray to start the second half. So
that was big. And he right after that, then we were getting ready to come down to visit, and that's exactly what Cade Jones said. He said that was a big move because Yancey had 3 fouls when he steps in there to take a charge. And what I like is, that's a toughness thing. And Yancey loves that competitiveness, and he expects to make plays like that, which is what makes him so great for our team.
Yeah. Well, Coach, I appreciate you stopping by, and congratulations again. It's been a fun ride. We hope that it continues, and we'll be back in action to call you next weekend, buddy.
All right, thank you. I appreciate it.
All right, that's Coach Fribble as the Musketeers move to, I believe, 10-1 on the season, 9-game winning streak.
I think it's 11-1. 11-1.
11-1, 10-game winning streak. Sorry. So, it's impressive, Holly, what Coach Fribble has done here with this program in a year and a half. And,
well, just thinking, last night was a 70-point turnaround from last year's game, correct?
Yeah.
I like the fact that, like you said, he called it composure timeout. He called it timeout to get his team over there to make sure that they are on the court with composure and representing him and our school the way he wants them to. And I really like that.
Yeah.
And that's good to see. And like you said, he modeled it.
Yes, he does. So, once again, the Musketeers come away with a 78-61 win here at Austin. They'll be back in action Friday night at North Harrison. Wes will be back if Holly will let him.
I don't know. I had a lot of fun tonight.
And I appreciate Holly and Rhett stepping in. Allows me to do the stats for Coach and still be able to do the radio. So, once again, thanks to them, and we'll send it back to the station. This is Musketeer Basketball on WSLM Radio. Good night, and God bless.